Welcome to Motosumo On Demand. This pre-recorded class is optimized for mobile viewing. Try our live classes to get the full experience with personal instructor feedback in real time, support from fellow riders, games, and emojis. Live classes have been proven to double your chances of sticking to your routine. Download the Motosumo app and start a free trial.
Let's do this. Yes, hello, what is up, team? Welcome to Motosumo. My name is Ben Parsons and I am your instructor for this class, dude. This is going to be a 45-minute class. This class is one of our slightly longer ones, which fits perfect into that endurance game, which is what we are doing right now. So you've got 45 minutes with me. I'm going to be taking you through slightly longer rounds, whether it is that fast stuff or whether it is that climb stuff. They're going to be slightly longer with short breaks, and we bring that intensity down ever so slightly. The idea behind this is that the first half an hour or so should feel a little bit easier, but because we're doing it for that slightly longer amount of time, towards the end, you're going to start to get it. This is all about building that engine team. So it's not about intervals, it's not about sprints, it's about building that base level of cardio. And that's what we're going to be doing here. Cool, I'm going to be putting some bangers on, team, but let's start the way we always do, by bringing it down into that resistance 0. So take all that resistance off, knock it all off, and then add a little bit for me. Just add a little touch. Now that is your resistance 1, and that's where we begin. We go for this. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. The sun is coming out, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, oh yeah. So we start again the way we always do in that resistance 1, which is the lowest we're going to go to this entire class until the cool down. So not for another just over 40 minutes until we go back to that resistance 0. So remember, there's two main things we concentrate on. You got your resistance and you got your cadence. Your resistance is basically the weight of how heavy it is under your legs, under your feet. So 1, super easy right now, able to move it through, but you can definitely feel something under those legs. We're going to slowly take it up to 2, 3, and 4. 4 being that top heavy climb resistance. 1 being that super low resistance. The other main thing we concentrate on is your cadence. That focuses on your speed. It's basically how fast you're going. So you'll notice it's measured in both RPM, which is numbers, and revolutions per minute, and it's also color coordinated. So throughout this, I can either shout to you a set of numbers, or I can shout at you colors. So right now, you're probably just chilling in that green or blue. But let's go up to yellow in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you're just finding yellow for me. Just for a minute, a little 60-second push here. It's early, so we're warming up and we're getting into it. That's why we're only pushing into those 90s, 90 to 100, no need to go any higher. You want to warm up gradually, you want to warm up slowly, because your joints and everything, your muscles might be cold, and so the whole point is we warm them up to prep them, and it also gives us time to prep it in our mind, to set those intentions of what we want to gain from this class. What's up, Happy Dabba? How you doing? So you're setting that intention of what you want to gain from this class, how you want to feel. Yes, Happy Dabba. 3, 2, 1. We slow it down into that recovery mode, or pulling it back. Never means stop. No, we want to keep our legs moving the whole time. It just means we slow it down a touch. Let's get another minute in. This time, minimum of 100. 3, 2, 1, come on. So only in that resistance 1, so hitting these numbers should be alright for now. As I said at the beginning, the whole sort of aim is this, is we bring that intensity down ever so slightly so you can work more on that longevity. And just about holding on to these. I'm going to put you through some big rounds, some long rounds. Nothing to be scared of. Come on. Nice, 15 seconds there. Es difícil disimular You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Keeping those legs moving round. That was your first one. We're going to bring it up to that resistance 2 now, team. So take it up to that resistance 2. Fine. Now add that little bit of resistance on. Nice. How does that feel in those legs? Should feel that a little bit stickier, but it's still light enough to get some speed on. 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds. Let's go.
Baila conmigo, tú no bailas con cualquiera. Hagamos de la fiesta nuestra cita en primavera. No estamos para acordarnos de tantos malos momentos. Estamos para disfrutar y vivir una.
So 90s now. I still want those 90s because now we're starting to get into it. Now we're starting to sort of work a little bit more. Five seconds. Nice, nice. 3, 2, 1. Good. A little 15 seconds there. Let's take it up. Find that resistance 3. Once again, that jump up. Heavier in the legs. Aiming 80 to 95. In 3, in 2, 1, go! 80 to 95 in that resistance 3.
Hermoso tu cara es la mera mera. Me encanta el look de la nueva era. Dile a Mike que ya le encontré nuera. Que esa nena ya es mía, la loca para afuera. Así que tranqui, tranqui. Ella se lo goza con un funky, funky. La beso y brinco como un monkey, monkey. Es tan dulce que le dicen pinky, pinky. Bebé.
Come on, come on. Another 15-second break coming up. We're just working our way up through these. Go, go. 3, and 2. Yes, and 1. 15 seconds. Standing up. Resistance 4. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Heaviest resistance yet, pretty much the heaviest resistance we're gonna go to in this entire class. Hitting those 60s. Let's bring up the pace. Happy Dabber. How you doing today? Feeling positive? Feeling good? Always lovely having you in. Feeling strong, that's what we like. Eight seconds. You got 4. Nice. 3, 2, 1, sitting down. 60-second break. Bring it down to resistance 1. 60-second break. And I will give you 60-second breaks anytime we do break. The thing is, they're few and far between. Because Happy Dabber, we got 3 10-minute rounds. 3 10-minute rounds to work your way through. It's that endurance game. So that's what we're playing today. Round 1, playing around between resistance 1 and 2. Round 2, playing around with resistance 2 and 3. And then inevitably, round 3, playing between 3 and 4. So we play with light, we play around with speed with this first one. Starting with 3 minutes in resistance 1. Get ready to go. First 10-minute round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Starting with a nice 3 minutes in resistance 1. 100 minimum. We're in. You're into that first round. You're into that first big round. Nice, minute done. This first one, this 3 minutes. Nice little speed endurance. Gives you that sort of prep. And remember, we're going to be sort of pushing for that whole 10 minutes. You get a minute break, we've got an next 10 minutes, you get a minute break, we've got a final 10 minutes. I've given you, you know what you've got coming up. It's just about what happens within each 10 minutes is that sort of big thing. Oh yeah. Look, happy dab, I don't know where you are in the world, but the sun has been shining for days on end here in London, and it has been beautiful. Spring has sprung, gives me those sort of summer feels, you know? Puts you in that good mood, puts a smile on your face. "30 seconds, resistance 2. 2 minutes, but we try and stay above that 100 mark now. Now that we're in that resistance 1. 15 seconds. Come on, come on. Resistance 2, in 3, 2, 1, come on. Naturally, you're going to slow down. Try not to drop below 90. This is still yellow zone territory. I know, again, it's that endurance. So we obviously bring that intensity. We bring those numbers down a little bit, but not too low. Not too low. This is 2 minutes in this resistance.
Let me be right by your side, 'cause I know that this is right. Don't be shy, just get to know me. We can take this somewhere else. You and me can find ourselves. Stop pretending we are lonely. I can't call your love, 'cause I know that this is love.
90 minimum.
That you don't feel it.
Let me grab.
I know you can't resist. Let me make your life easy. I wanna be your company. I wanna be your company. I wanna be your company. Think of the things you do. If it was only me and you.
Resistance 1, in. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, speed it up. Resistance 1 is only for 2 minutes now. Remember, this is 100 minimum. Happy to bring that pace up. This is only for 2 minutes because then we go into a 3-minute resistance 2 section to finish your speed endurance round off. Ooh, yeah.
Ahora tengo lo que yo de niño quise. Todos quieren un pedazo de lo que hice.
10 seconds. We finish it off with those 3 minutes in resistance 2. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 2. So naturally you slow down, but not too much. Obviously, we don't just finish it like this, we finish on the track. So your final 2 minutes on the racetrack. Coming in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, nothing has to change. It's just now you've got numbers in front of you. Same thing happens. Same thing. $90 seconds left until you get a 1 minute break. And believe me, that break is going to be well received. Let's go. $60 seconds left. All the way to the end. You always accelerate over the finish line. You don't pull it back. Same as with anything in life. You don't finish weak, you finish strong. You finish the strongest you can at the moment in time.
Yo estoy listo al instante, un cafecito para despertar de este sueño tan elegante.
10, All the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Epic work. Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers. First time we get a little break. Huge. Huge. Stay in resistance 2. Now we go back and forth between resistance 2 and 3 with slightly different numbers. But that was sick.
I could be who you want, 'cause I know that I need to be happy too.
How we doing?
And then things change.
I feel a bit like that. I feel that combination of emojis. Happy Dabber, let me know. Just plain and simple. Just plain and simple, the struggling one. We start with 2 minutes in resistance 2. This is your middle 10-minute round. Shake it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're back in. Oh, I go crazy when I hear I got 3 10-minute rounds, but what you can do about it. So we're back to 90 minimum. 2 minutes resistance 2. That's all you need to know for now. That's all you need to know. This is your sort of mid-range round because you're playing that slightly lower one, resistance 2, with a slightly heavier one, resistance 3 before. Was your light round going between 1 and 2. This is your mid-range round, and your final round, which we don't need to think of right now, is your heavy round. Remember, we're 2 minutes in resistance 2 before we take it up. On that form.
All I hear is an echo, turn the words of your saying to ammo. Sleeping on the side of the bed though, looks if I can't let go. I go crazy when you call my name, make me lose my game. When you call my name, I go crazy, 'cause I can't escape. When you call my name, when you call my name, I go crazy. When you call my name, make me lose my game. When you call my name, I go crazy, 'cause I can't escape. When you call my name, when you call my name.
Resistance 3, 3, 2, 1.
Call my name.
Let's go. Now you're trying to hit that 80 minimum. Ideally about 85 minimum. But if you drop down, especially because we know we've got a lot more to come. So remember, you're on resistance 3 now. This should feel sticky, this should feel heavy. Do.
Loving how you wind up for me. Tonight is all on me. My shop the place for me. Yeah,
2 minutes here, by the way.
she just wanna highlight.
2 minutes in resistance 3, only 2 minutes. Little heads up. I can give you the heads up for this round. It's just 2 minutes on each going back and forth. 2 minutes in 2, 2 and 3. 2 and 2, 2 and 3. Finishing with 2 and 2. So luckily for both of us, we get to do more in resistance 2 this round than 3. That's because we're building up to that heavy stuff that we got later on in that final round. You're welcome. You're welcome. Remember, trying to hit 80 minimum. 80 to about 95 now. It's that endurance round, so I'm not super strict on those numbers as long as you're working it in the right resistance and giving me the effort. 5 seconds. Resistance 2, we pick up that pace. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2 minutes here.
Loving the way you move around me. The body don't wait to shut it down. Want to show me how you work it? I can find no flaws, you perfect. 'Cause every time that you come around my way, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. And every time that you come across my mind, I keep falling again. I keep falling again in love.
Boom, that is halfway in your middle round. Let's send some of these out. Trophies all round. Motosumo, killing it so far. Endurance game really playing up to it. 10-minute rounds, who made this up? Me, this guy. Trying to hit around that 95 mark now, if possible.
I got biscotti and froze. Big boss like I'm Rose. Ice and Wendy's, that's a domain. Low baddie is
Ready.
homemade. Rep my city at the home.
Resistance
game.
3,
Up and down and go both ways. And
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We got it, got it. She picky and choosing and low at the
Final time in resistance 3 for these next 2 minutes of this round.
Got it. Mess with the squad, you try to. Go against us, I highly doubt it. All of my bros, we got it. They know for sure, we got it. Been on a roll, we got it. We cannot go without it. Mess with the squad, you
Oh,
try
it's
to.
heavier.
Go against us.
Notice that difference. The lactic builds up in those legs because there's tension, because they're grinding out, the muscles are working so much.
Keeping it spicy, you know that I got it. If she need it, just call on me. Run up the tab, we running it back. No mama, yeah, you can ball on me. Ride with me, we gon' get inside, yeah, go song. Hop in, we zooming, the package be booming. Yeah, we got it. She picky and choosing and low at the moment. Yeah, we got it. They cannot do what we doing. You see how we moving? We got it. Mess with the squad, you try to. Go against us, I highly doubt it. All of my bros, we got it. They know for sure, we got it. Been on a roll, we got it. We cannot go without it. Mess with the squad, you try to. Go against us, I highly doubt it. Been on a roll, we got it. We cannot go without it. I dare them to try me, they know that I got it. I make a deposit, they all calling. 3 little baddies, they all got a fatty. I call them a cabbie, they all on it. We never slack when we on the track. I keep me a pack like Bob Marley. Just give me the loot, cause we in soup. Dress in soup like Steve Harvey. It's really just me and my bros, people be hating, ain't throwing shit.
25 seconds into the final 2 minutes of this 10-minute round. The work so far has been unbelievable. But for the final 2 minutes, it's in resistance 2. And just like we did last time, and also your final race of this class, we head out onto that racetrack. We've done it before, we do it again. Final 2 minutes of the round on the racetrack. Resistance 2. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, let's go. Resistance 2. Bring it down. Speed it up.
Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite.
60 to go. Come on, minute break on that horizon. Ready.
Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky.
Let's check them scores. Unbelievable. No more races. Also, no more resistance 2. Oh. Let's come out of this. You know what? I feel exactly like this guy right now. You're in that recovery. One more round. One final round. 10 minutes between resistance 3 and 4. This time we start in resistance 3. So no more resistance 1, no more resistance 2, only resistance 3 and 4 until the end. 10-minute round. Are we ready? We're going 5. I'm not ready. We're going 4. I hope you're ready. We're going 3. Resistance 3, 2, 1. Let's wait for the new track. There we go. We are in. We need a builder for this. We need a builder. So remember, you're trying to hit around that 85 mark. Try not to go much lower than that. This time, super simple. For 10 minutes, we go back and forth between resistance 3 and 4, 1 minute on each. That's it. 1 minute on each, 5 alternating rounds. 5 rounds in resistance 3, 5 rounds in resistance 4, back and forth. So we're going to be kept on our toes. For the first 4, we go standing up for resistance 4. And we stand up into those 60s. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Here we go. '60s. We're standing up, so you get that sort of change in those legs. You get a different sort of movement, you get a different sort of feeling, a different sort of motion in those legs. Ready to sit it down again. Resistance 3 in 10. Nice. Sitting down in 3, 2, 1. Resistance 3, build that speed up. Let's go. This is huge. We've got that timer above us. Just under 8 minutes left of hard riding, then we get a lovely cool down, a lovely stretch, but we need to make it there, and we need to make it worth it there. This is why we finish on these heavier resistances. Come on! Standing up. In 3, in 2, in 1. Resistance 4. Let's go. Also, 10 minutes left. In the whole class, under 10 minutes left. That's why we hit that purple zone hard. And this is what we live for. These final minutes, these classes, as I've described, are tough. Mentally and physically, because you're going for so long mentally, because we've still got about 6.5 minutes left, but 6.5 minutes left in the grand scheme of things is nothing. Is nothing. So that's why we smile and push over that finish line. Come on. Ready, sit it back down. Back to resistance. 3. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's coming to our final 5 minutes. That's gonna be epic. 15 seconds. Happy dabber, talk to me. This is what we're gonna do in about 5 minutes time. Standing up, resistance 4, 3, 2, 1. We got our party coming up. Our finishing line party, where we get to celebrate. Back to those 60s. Under 5 minutes left. Oh, this is huge. Proper endurance. Minimal breaks. Maximum effort. 10 seconds, we sit it down. 4 minutes left. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 3. Let's go. All right, final track. Final track about to come in. Whenever it wants. This builds up. You're in resistance 3 now, remember. I'm feeling this. Next time we stand up is our final time standing up as well. Because for our final minute, we're gonna do a resistance 4 seated to get to the end. 8 seconds, final time standing up. Final 3 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down, resistance 3. Okay, this is us. We are rocket ships, we are superheroes. The moment gets you emotional when you know you're that close to the finish line. It's feeling good, it's feeling special right now. I know. That's how I feel. 10 seconds, resistance 4. Sat down. Final minute, oh my gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Cling on. Do whatever you need to do, because this is it. Come on. 30 seconds left. Resistance 4, heavy. 25. Ten seconds. Huge. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Resistance 0. That was tough. That was tough. Remember, that is about engine building. That's building your endurance. That's building your cardiovascular over that long amount of time. It builds the strength in your legs. It's stress relief for that extended amount of time, and it makes you feel amazing. It's just so rewarding getting to the end of one of these. And that was epic. Cool, let's just keep those legs moving in that resistance 0. And breathe. Just gently roll those shoulders back for me. Roll them forward, still breathing. Head over to one side. Bring around over to the other. Standing up for me. Pushing those heels down. Pushing your bum back. Nice, spinning around the other way. Getting into that proper stretch for this one, and if you've got any more time, make sure you get an extra stretch in as well. Let's take those arms up, bring them over to one side. Bring them over to the other side, and then from there bring them all the way around into the center. Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you so much, that was epic, because you're epic and because you stay with me that whole time. Happy Dad with Motosumo, huge. Making sure as always you're clicking pause and save, making sure you're funny on social media as well. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ben. Peace and love everyone, and I'll see you later.